This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I am keeping one eye on the sea here because she's a harsh mistress, and I've seen at least one rip, one very clear rip tide. So I'm keeping one eye on it there. Oh, this is incredible. Yep, up to my knees. Wow. And uniquely, in my experience this trip, this beach appears to be rubbish free. I don't know, maybe the sea comes in so hard and takes it out. But it's beautiful. One set of footsteps. Again quite yet, but from the looks of things, because there's this little hacienda which says Laguna Cuisine Beach Club, and so I imagine that these rather well maintained fields are theirs. So a locally owned place growing their own stuff deserve my business. A very inventive use of recycling tyres to make a playground for kids. I like this. This is a bell, but also an incense burner. I really like that. Worth waiting for. So it's only about 4:15, but I'm in this very nice little beach bar by myself, which is crucial, because the last thing I want to do is look like a complete arsehole smoking a cigar in front of people who, you know, it's a thing. So solo and just enjoying it thoroughly. So cheers. I am probably going to stick around in the area for another couple of hours. I can't smoke a cigar on the beach, it's far too blustery. Even if I get the damn thing I light, it would blow away. Blow away in 5 minutes, it would just wear down. Not desirable. I'm just going to have the smallest nip now, because it is only 4:15 in the afternoon, from the hip flask. So, to the armed forces worldwide. To endeavour to keep us all safe, even when half the people in charge of those armed forces are warmongering arseholes. But for to soldiers and Marines and naval people and Air Force all around the world. Your health. Oh yes, one little, this is like a traveller hack. This is the case that my cigar came in. I always, when I'm travelling, buy cigars in these little cases. They have a little bit of cedar wood wrapped around the cigar. This is to keep the humidity at the correct temperature, and the little case keeps them safe. I keep, as I say, all these in a little humidor bag, and that keeps the whole thing, so keeps the cigar in the correct condition, even in my bag, for months at a stretch. The traveller hack is this: these little metal cases are actually very useful, because I've got a spare pair of headphones, because of course I use headphones for teaching, and so I have to have a backup. I've got a spare set of headphones stuffed into one. I've got matches and a few bits and pieces like that in another one. They're just really good little things to keep something relatively fragile safe. They're not watertight, of course, so if you want to put something, protect it and keep it dry, maybe put it into a Ziploc bag or a sealing little plastic bag. I do that too. But these things are actually rather good. Yeah. Recycle. Well, that was the best cigar I've had in weeks. I do have to marshal it though. You know, as of today, I have 3 cigars left out of my stash. I did go into, I might get lucky in Lagos, maybe. I did go into a place in Accra in Ghana, and it was very clearly a high-end premium place. But a Vega Fina Short Robusto, the ones that I will have as a, apart from treat times, was 3 times what it cost in Prague, and I couldn't justify the expense. So I have 3. Now, when I make it to Cape Town, if I've smoked the other 3, and I probably will have done, it's 5 months away. I am 1 week away from being halfway through this trip, chronologically and geographically. I'm on track here. I'm doing well. I'm good at what I do. But 5 months, 3 cigars, it's fine. I can deal with that. And when I get to Cape Town, I will damn the expense and buy myself a half decent one to have at the end of this trip. Yeah. Cigars always make me very mellow. I am very relaxed and enjoying myself thoroughly. Yeah. You know, I have 5 best friends. I have close friends who I see at Christmas and whom I love, an entire Watson family actually. But I have 5 best friends. Mark, my wonderful Bixie, Abishai, the big doof, Hallie, my rebel princess, and Bethany. And despite myself, because I do love my solo life, despite myself, I do wish that one of them were here right now. Yeah. I'll message them when I get back.
Okay, so last thing, so I'm kind of half cut here. They're building a quite serious promenade and it's looking like they're trying to upscale the whole deal. This beach is beautiful, absolutely stunning, but it's not a swimming beach. This is not a beach that you can bring your kids to and have them play in the water. They will just be snatched away. It is a powerful beach. That said, it is very cool. This is amazing. Good afternoon, friends. So I'm strolling through Dan Tokpa, which is the largest open-air market in West Africa, at some 20 hectares, which is pretty big. As erudite people will know, a hectare is a rather large measure of area. It's a perfect square, 100 meters to a side. And 100 meters square, 100 meters to a side adds up to 10,000 square meters. So 20 hectares, 200,000 square meters. Really very large. It is nowhere near as bustling as I thought it would be. Perhaps because it's Sunday afternoon, it's the heat of the day. Who knows? But it's pretty fun anyway.